Art of Sports right here with Andy, the Destroyer Ruiz, here in Legends in Norwalk, California. Tell me, bro, we are a week, 2 days away, something like that. I know it's a weird first question, but how are you feeling?
I'm feeling good, man. Feeling blessed, excited for June 1st. All the hard work as we already did, the last 12 rounds of sparring we already did for all this week. So the main thing now is just stay focused, stick to the game plan, and be ready for June 1st.
We saw your hand speed earlier. I was telling you in Estrellita right here, I feel like when I post that, people are going to be like, nah, he sped it up. Because you're fast, bro. You're fast as fuck. I feel like it's going to be a big problem.
Yeah, it's going to be a big problem for him. I don't think he's fought anybody like me, especially if I stay low, just like how my trainer's been saying with Manny Robles and Estrellita. Here at the gym, as long as we do what we've been practicing and just follow the game plan, and everything's going to follow through.
How do you, so he's like, I believe 6'6".
He's 6'6".
You're what, 6'?
I'm 6'2".
6'2"? Okay. So I'm assuming kind of the game plan is, you obviously are Mexican, you know what I mean? You got the body work, the classic Mexican body work. Is that a big part of the strategy going into this fight June 1st?
Yeah, just like how Triple G says, Mexican style, I'm going to go in there and throw blows, and to win the fight, I really don't have nothing to lose. It's more him. So I just got to have fun and do what I do best and let my hands go and just give out an exciting fight.
When we talked about this before, I asked you before you even had the Joshua fight, kind of the three guys, Wilder, Joshua, Fury.
And I kept saying Joshua.
And you kept saying Joshua. You spoke it into existence. But what was it? Is it like, because I've heard people say he's like, Klitschko was robotic, and when he fought Klitschko, that might have been, it was kind of two tall guys, long like that. Like what was it about him that made you feel, okay, maybe he's the easiest one of the three? Or was that more of he's the most money of all of them, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think just how his style, the way that he brings himself up, he stays up, I think with the speed and and he fought people that I fought too, with Joseph Parker. They went all the distance, and I beat Joseph Parker, but they gave it to him, and they don't know about the way that I trained for that fight, and I won. And I trained for 1 month for that fight, and I trained myself for that fight as well.
Really? Why is that?
Because when I was over there, I'm not saying nothing bad about Abel, but Abel's a really good guy. He showed me a lot, but he didn't have enough time because he had like 8, 9 different fighters fighting at that time. So I kind of did everything on my own. So, but I was blessed to be out there and training over there with Abel Sanchez.
You can see even in that fight, your physique is much different now. I mean, you could see you have muscle definition in your arms and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you could tell. You know what I mean? You're in much better shape. Like compared to your shape then to how you are now.
Yeah, I feel a lot better. The main thing is to be consistent. And when I was over there with Top Rank and with Barbarian, I wasn't really motivated, especially of the times that they would have me fight. And now that I moved here with Manny Robles and Estrellita, they have me on like in chinga. They have me fucking training hard and
it's hot in this gym, bro.
Yeah.
Just sitting here, it's hot. So
hot, man.
I'm sure the pounds are melting off. Wilder fought this weekend against Brazil. What were your thoughts on his performance?
Well, there's not really any thoughts. It happened really fast, but I think he should have been more cautious. I think he should have been more alert with his right hand. But like everybody says, he's a slow starter. But he did his best. He did his best, and I don't want to say nothing bad about Dominic because I know him personally, but I just wish that I was hoping for him to win, but things happen.
When you see, say, Deontay Wilder, and he does kind of get wild when he gets guys hurt and stuff like that. With your fast hands and things like that, how does a fight play out between you and Wilder?
I think with me and Wilder, it'll be the same thing. I think it's gonna be difficult for him. If you've seen one of the interviews that he talked good about me and the way that I move, that I'm fast, and that it's it gives them trouble, since I'm smaller. It's easier for Wilder to beat up the tall guys because what he really has is the right hand that is perfect for the tall guys, Since I'm small, I'm gonna slip and move and throw the combinations. I think it's gonna be hard for him.
Fury, another heavyweight, had something to say about you being Joshua's opponent. How does the fight? Well, first, what were your thoughts on that when you kind of heard his comments about like you as the opponent?
You know, everybody's gonna talk shit. You know, everybody's gonna talk shit because he's wishing that he would have had that fight instead of me. But you know, things happen for a reason. I thank God for giving me this opportunity and making this all happen. And you know, I would love to get in the ring with Tyson Fury. I know I could beat his ass too, and it'll be a really good fight too.
How does a fight between you and Tyson Fury play out, like stylistically wise? Because he's, you know, mover. He's still a mover. He's a big guy. He's pretty slick still.
Yeah, he's slick. I think he moves around a lot. But the type of fighter that I am, I'm going to be going towards him. And the fighters that he's fought, I think the only good fighter that he's fought was Wilder. And
for Klitschko.
Klitschko. Well, when two tall guys fight, it's different than a smaller guy, you know, because with the smaller guy is for fighting a taller guy is more difficult for the taller guy to fight a smaller guy.
I feel like your style is just stature, everything is just difficult to prepare for because you are small, but your hands are really fast. Mm-hmm. So it's as a heavyweight, you don't want to get a guy too small, you know what I mean, you know, to spar with or to prepare for because you're going to beat him up. But at the same time, you want someone fast. Like your style is going to be kind of hard to emulate, I feel like.
Yep, it is. As long as we stick to the game plan and do what we've been working on, we're gonna win, man. We're gonna win June 1st. We're gonna make history. I'm gonna make all these Mexican people proud, and especially all the raza. So tune in June 1st, Madison Square Garden. We're gonna make history, baby.
You realize, Andy, when you win on Saturday, you're never buying a beer again, ever. You know what I mean? If you're in LA, in Mexico, Mexicans are gonna buy your Modelos and Coronas like all day from now on. Talk about the ice, bro, because that's a real nice rose gold, white gold, got the Rolex. Talk about it.
You know, it's just a dream come true, man. Since I was young, I always wanted to buy jewelry. Now that I have the opportunity, I bought jewelry for myself, you know, not just to show, but it's an investment as well. And, you know, later on, I'm gonna be able to give my whole team some.
That's all. Hey, I see yesterday I laughed, smiling over there. Just speak on. We were talking earlier about how you're looking at this stuff and kind of what's happening, and as a kid, you know, where you're from, Central Valley, California. Speak on that. Speak to those kids. You know what I mean? Who think that you know, maybe they're stuck in the town, whatever, and look at where you're at. You know,
I grew up in a small town. Everybody knows everybody. A little chubby kid that just with the dream, you know, and. You know, and with the hard work and dedication, all these dreams are coming true. And all the little gorditos that they say that they can't do this, they can't do that, you could do it, man. You just stick to what you know best and what you want to do and accomplish in life. Everything is possible. Just make sure that you pray to God, you have God in your heart. Everything is possible. And not just for the gorditos, but everybody that's having a hard time or that want to give up on their dreams or anything like that. I was in that situation too, but as long as you stick to your dream, pray to God what you want, and live good, you know, and everything is possible, man. Everything is possible.
It's well said, sir. Tell the fans, man, where they could follow you and see the journey leading up to June 1st.
Yeah, follow me on Andy_the_Destroyer13 on Instagram, and June 1st at Madison Square Garden. I'm going to pull out the upset against Anthony Joshua, June 1st. Here we come, baby. Viva Mexico, baby.
Here we go. Appreciate you, Andy, as always, man. Thank you.